What's going on, everyone? Iron Eagle here. Just wanted to make a quick tutorial how to become so profitable very fast. I think the problem in trading, we are keep trading patterns rather than minimizing data and finding strong levels. Where is the big money is going to buy or sell and move the market? I think after you are watching this video, you are going to change your perspective about trading. I think trading is all about strong levels. Where is the big money engaged? Now let's talk a lot about my go-to chart is the 16 minute, but it is not so completed. You can see here I use some moving averages to determine the trend. For example, here we had a bear market. The same here, bear market. Then in this day, we broke up that bear market and transitioned to a bull market. Then day like this, we had in this day was trending up. It was bull market, and this day just broke the trend. Then from back then we transitioned to bear market. You have to have system for bull market and bear market. For example, on bear market like this, when it's rejecting the trend of the higher time frame, you don't want to long dips here and here. You want to short and hold to break the dips, especially if it's so volatile. Then, as I said, this chart isn't completed. Then what you need is strong levels coming from the higher time frame. I used 12 hours, 24 hours, 2 hours. 2 hours just for trend and dynamic support and resistance. This black dots that you see here. Then you can use any band indicator or any pivot indicator. I have a custom indicator that called Anzu, and what this does, it's projecting the extreme level, and it works so well for futures especially. Let's go to the Thunder Eagle folder, add two Anzu levels for the 24 hours and 12 hours. You can see here there isn't that much going through. I use 20 SMA, 20 ETR period. I like to use the first 4 extremes. Let's load because I already have it. Let's delete that and look on what I have here. I like to use the 3 or 4 first extremes. The fifth is really unnecessary. The indicator is not that much customizable. You can play with just the SMA, with the SMA and the ETR, and that's it. The indicator is like built in. Then let's just show you the indicator here. You can see here in that day this was transitioning to bear market, but there is not that much momentum. We hit the red line with it, which is the support and resistance from the first zone of the 12 hours unto the extreme. You can long here, sell here, short here, buy here. The same over and over again. The same thing in this day. It pushes up against the EMA and the extreme level. The EMA it's 50-50, isn't that much accurate, isn't like under the extreme. Then you can short here at these black lines covering at the first target. Remember, in bear market it breaks the dips and in this setup it was like a little bit tight, not tight so much, but it could be considered a tight setup. Then you can target the second and third target, which was here, which it hit in the end of the day. Then in this day is the same, like the dashed lines, the blue lines is the daily Anzo, but if it's dashed, it's the first and second Anzo levels. Then the solid line is the third to the fifth levels. Most of the time we are stuck between the daily and 12-hour, the first and second Anzo levels. Then it rejected here, and because it was tight setup, you can target the first target here and second target there, which worked so well. Like something like this, you can short risking 90 points and catching to the second target 700 points over 6-7 hour, and you can continue to the third target 900 points. The same thing here, we spiked to the Anzo, the daily extreme, then it hit its first target, second target. Something like that, you can really short here, risking a little bit over the level 60 points and having 500 points, almost 10 hour. The same thing here, you can see how this levels is so accurate. It rejects the third extreme level of Anzo, the 12-hour, which is emphasizing that the index is so stretched. Then we go to the second and third target. From here, the first target, this daily level. This is the first target. We want the second and third target. This is the second and this is the third target. Like if you are going to the third target, it's almost 900 points on small risk, like 50-60 points. And you can see here you have very solid system, and you can use my system when I am going to make it available for you, or like you create your own system using whatever you want. The point is navigating from level to level without thinking so much about it. Like in tight market, you go to a second and third target, in not tight market, which we have most of the days, you go just to the first target, and that's it. Okay guys, thank you for watching. See you next time.